Función 21 X 21 day 21. What a busy day till the end. I had some fun. We had a couple people. We had IBug, Android, Insight, Call. So, if you've experienced a call before, thank you. And if you haven't, go check it out. How do you go check it out? Go to ibugtoday.org, and on their webpage, there's a Zoom link. If you join a Zoom link, you could join in on any of the events that iBug has to offer. So, for example, we have a audio described movie night every Friday, and you could come join. Bring a friend, bring a whatever. But guess what? There's no picture. Yeah, there's no picture. How in the world are you going to come see the picture? Well, you see the film by audio description. Some amazing talents out there. Remember I talked about it a couple days ago. Talk about NBC doing it soon. So, yeah, it's a good time. If you're into trying to learn iOS, check out their Buzz Call. It's on Mondays. I usually do the Android call. Doesn't mean I can't join in on the Buzz Call. I just haven't had a chance lately on Mondays to join. But like Maria, she does an amazing job over there. Let's see who else is there. Brad's over there. Great job, Brad. Sunday Rao, for sure. And Herbie's always answering questions. Chanel. And they actually have another call that they do, which teaches the Mac OS. If I could get a Mac or hands on Mac soon enough, I definitely want to take that experience. So, I've been listening to them and what have you. And, it's interesting. We were talking on my call today with the iBug Android Insight call. And what is interesting is about all the screen readers and battery. I'll bring this battery topic up because it's important. Because all these phones have different size batteries, right? iPhone has smaller batteries, but yet they give us a day. Then Samsung has 5,000 millihour or 4,000 when they all this millihour. What does it all mean? Anybody? Oh, I was supposed to answer it. My bad. No, but it's not that hard of a question. It's if you look at what the battery does, if you do 80-20 and you turn that setting on, when you're at 20%, battery stops charging, or asks you to charge. So at 0 to 20, like, oh, battery's dead, pretty much looks like as if it's dead, right? Well, it's not dead, but you have that extra juice. And the 80 part, well, once it hits 80%, stop. Why? Because from that 20 above percent, you're keeping those two bottom and top halves healthy. And they are basically not being charged repetitively. And the other piece, the biggest piece, I would say, is software. So if you have any kind of software phone, doesn't matter if it's iPhone, Android, tablet, all of those the above, be certain that the batteries do degrade, but they degrade by charge. And you'll see a lot of these phones now have in their battery meter how many percentages or cycles the battery has left. So you might have a battery that's 78% or 79% versus 87% or 89%. So it's good to keep a good eye on it. Sometimes the myth, or maybe it's not a myth, sometimes the word is, oh, well, I'm using Samsung chargers. Will they screw up my phone? Well, my point of the matter is, why would they make the charger if the phone could not handle it? For one, I'm sure that they did testing. There's R&D cost, isn't there? Let's think about it. R&D cost to know how many cycles a battery could last. Ham radio, they have a a battery in it, right? I got one right here, the Motorola one. Battery's probably dead. Let's see. Nope, battery's not dead. Okay. But point being, it's battery operated. And I have a charger underneath my desk here. I drop the battery in and I swap between two batteries. So, phone, this, that, other, they have a way of the battery and how many cycles, and if you leave it on too long. And so, best point of matter is leave it on there just enough. Don't overcharge. But then some people say, well, that's a myth, and you could sleep with it and it's fine, because, well, what makes that true is software. Software lets it know, hey, well, this person is going to be sleeping at night. So iPhone, just charge up to 80, and this trickle charge from 80 up to 100. Don't charge fast, because when he takes a shower, or she takes a shower, yeah, they scrub they take about a 30-minute scrubbing time, and so you have time to get that little 20% up, top it off, as they say. So that's how batteries, at least at this juncture, work, and they have little chips and sensors and stuff inside of these modern phones that do let the battery know, and especially for temperature and heat. We've had bad instances with old phones that, because a wire touched some component of the battery, that is what led to battery boo-boos. Bad stuff happened to battery kind of situation. So, that's the bit about batteries and bit about Android and TalkBack, VoiceOver, and we were talking about different side-loading screen readers, which I would not recommend. And what else was there? I think that's the highlights I want to call from IBug Android Insight. I'll leave it at that for that call, but there are a few things that were on my mind and they've kind of slipped me. It is kind of late. I just wanted to say, so far, to kind of check in. I like making videos for you every day and just kind of check in to see where the tone of my audience is. Some of you have been vocal in the comments. I thank you for that. I get to really converse with you and talk to you, and even Discord, that's a good place to converse with people, right? So utilize it. That reminds me, oh boy, I gotta think of all these other things. I know what I was thinking. So with all these recording tools, applications, what are some of the tools that you personally like using? When it comes to editing, I haven't got into editing yet, 100% anyway, but I have my Reaper and everything set up. Osara, Snowman scripts, I believe, is out there as well. I need to see if I have them installed or if I reached. I gotta go check all of that. But and what am I saying? What am I talking about? Well, Reaper, as Dave Hillebrand has been on our call before here, or show, or our recording. He had mentioned that he uses it even as a blind individual to edit and work with music. Goldwave is another one that a lot of people use. And for fact of matter, on Mac computers, Logic is de la creme, you know what I mean. And if it's not that, it is even GarageBand, I guess, for a little quick, music work, little edit. Windows, Clipchamp, I could think of. But what are some of your honest thoughts there? Put them in the comments. Put them in Discord. Put them somewhere. Put them so I could see them. Let me know. I'm curious. Today, again, stayed more busy with preparing to get onto the call, so I didn't quite do much there. I left that be. I need to get things rolling for next week, so hopefully I'll have transportation to get to ATIA, Asia 2026, Assistive Technology Industry Association. I'm just glad that even though a friend of mine is not able to be there with me, I was able to at least understand the tools that he provided for me, and I'm grateful. Thank you, buddy. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aside from that, we want to know, or I want to know rather, specifically, do you care if I made Zoom text videos with Fusion, or could they be more screen reader driven videos? Because again, if I use Fusion, it's using the same style, but I do want to show you the interfaces and get screen capture. I'm still having a hard time doing that, and some of my videos I've learned as I did the screen share. So I'm going to go work those bugs out if I can. Maybe I did it wrong. It's plausible. I'll learn. And once I get that tuned in, what would be best? Because for a capture card on a phone and such, that would work best, right? So you could see exactly what I'm doing. However, on the computer side, what would work best doing a screen share? So I have a couple tools in mind. I'm going to shout out to some of my Office Hours Global community members out there too, because I think I need to figure out a backup of a backup of a backup and redundancy, reliability, all of those things that I talked about yesterday too. So I hope you could give me some ideas or suggestions, because I would really like some at this point. How can I potentially... Should I spin up something? AWS? Should I... What should I do? Simple as that, what should I do? Because I would like an instance of, let's say, vMix, but I don't have a powerful graphics card for vMix. So there's that. I would like your help if you are interested. If you're visually impaired, especially, and you want to learn a couple things with me. Hit me up. Comments, email, all of that. Hit me up. Seriously, reach out to me, because I might be able to at least get you started in a place, and then we'll figure out the latter bits and bops after that. There's some projects coming. I know I haven't even mentioned what it is, and I keep saying it. It's coming. It's coming close. So, let me 20. It's coming really soon. I'm counting the days, but today I practiced a couple bits of it. And I'm learning Zoom and how to do screen shares and all that, but I have to see, because next thing I want to learn is going live. Are you ready for live? If I go live, are you ready? Are you going to come? Tell me, are you going to come on down there, please? You going to come? No? Too busy? What time do you want me to do a live? I would like to know. I could do it at 4 in the morning, yeah. Is that the best time you like? Because I get to hit India and I get to America. That's smart. I'll see. Put your comments down there. Put your words out there. I will see what's the best method. I might crash and burn, or I might just go 16,000 feet up like a rocket. Anyhow, appreciate your time, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow. Namaste. Aujo. Peace out. Love.